Hello everyone. Right, first and foremost, the last couple of times I've started a stream, my mic's been a bit dodgy, so if that's the case, please let me know ASAP. But I did actually opt to replug it, so hopefully that's actually done the job. Yeah, anyway, let's get to the mud here. Hope you're all well. Do you know what? I've just realised something here. So you might notice how the stream starting shortly message has gone a little bit dodgy there. Something for me to look at. Anyway, kind of less important. Hope you're all well. Got ourselves a nice little match. Mr. ApOcALyPs against Nick Pine for you today, or this afternoon. Map to the studio. I'm not entirely sure what Nick Pine means by that, actually. So we'll just put that. I nearly guessed the colours right. I got Nick Pine's colours right. Hope you're all well. Like I say, another round of 64 match today. First round. Got ourselves a nice best of 9. Right, okay. I actually do think I know what you're going to choose, actually. Silly question. Of course he's going to say yes. I just know. Right, let's actually start off by fixing ApOcA's colour. And let's see if I actually guessed the map right. Yep, I did. Okay, so how would I normally introduce these things? I've already said hi, Cardi. Yeah, I'm all over the place today if you haven't already noticed. Have I even changed? Yeah, okay, I have changed that correctly. Okay, good. Right, are we going to do a is the question? ApOcALyPs just said sorry, I'm not sure why. Maybe he just needs a couple more minutes. Mic seems fine, thank you very much, Millard. And I've just had a notification through, which I can't actually tell what it is. Let's just confirm whether the players want to just go in and out or if they're just going to go. Alright, they're going to go in and out. Alright, Stealth Inf. Nice. That's a nice start. Inf in the top right corner. Okay. Let's create again. Go Observer. And we're going to have Nick Pine is going to be the infantry. Yes, he was the infantry, and ApOcALyPs is the stealth. Okay. Nick Pine was in the top right corner. Alright, excellent. Looks like we're all set. Yep, alright. Thank you for feedback, by the way, Simon and Millie. Oh, hello there, by the way. That's what I meant to do. Say hi to everyone. Let's see. Simon, hello. Millard9, hello. Good to see you back, Simon, by the way. Oh, and nickname, hello. And hi to everyone else that's not said hi in the chat. Alright, nearly ready to go. Just waiting on ApOcALyPs, and there we go. Please say that nickname is pro. Nickname is pro. There you go, I said it. Google, hello there. Okay guys, match number 1. Let's go. Let's do this. So we have in the bottom left hand corner Mr. ApOcALyPs, and he is playing as the Stealth General. And in the top right corner we have Nick Pine, and he is playing as the Infantry. So one thing we didn't actually do is a lag test, so fingers crossed. So far it looks like it's actually okay. Hopefully it stays that way. I think considering there is a little bit of distance between me and these two, I think a latency of 15 is pretty reasonable. So yeah, we'll take that. What are we going to see from both players on this matchup? I'm pretty sure we'll see a dual supply opener from Nick Pine, and of course we do. Oh, a donation. Oh, hello. I really need to find a way of actually. I'll tell you what. I'll praise whoever that is after this. I really need to find a way for me to actually clock the donations. Miller, do you know what? I'm gonna have to have a chat with you about that later, because I'm gonna have to work out how on earth I can immediately recognise and say thank you very much to someone for that, because obviously it is very appreciated and very welcome. So thank you to temporarily to whoever that was. I will recognise it after the game. So we see, let's see what we've got from Nick Pine. He's just going to go for boxing in on the bot supply, which is actually the large supply, had 50k on to start with. He's going to go for a War Factory racks. He's also going for a bunkering up here. That's very nice. Meanwhile, we see ApOcALyPs getting a tunnel established in the middle. I saw terrorists. That was probably to deny potential truck rushes that never came. Cheeky worker up the top here. Nothing down here. Quite a popular area down here actually in the past, I find. I'm just seeing Google. Yeah, definitely you've taken a really good... You must have taken a lead, surely. I cannot say your name. I would dare butcher it, but Russian dude, hello, hello. Hope you're well. Hi to you. Okay, we're seeing what is probably a tech RPG, judging by the coyness. And there's a... Oh, those mines came in just in time. But didn't quite get it, unfortunately, for him. Alright, I think he's going to deal with this push pretty comfortably here. Technical already goes down. This dragon tank alone will just deal with everything. No need for Nick Pine to lose that, and I don't think he will. Two go in there. Nicely dealt with so far. And now he'll probably just go and deal with the worker. Worker up here, though, is going to probably establish the tunnel. Yep, he knows. He already cancels it. Second technical coming in. This looks like it's going to be the Terratech. Presumably he's going to go for the supplies. I think he'll fail as well. Oh, he might get it. Oh, he does get it. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. Dragon tank ever so slightly out of position. I think had it been a tiny bit closer, he'd have dealt with that. So a little bit annoying there for Nick Pine, but certainly not the worst start. ApOcALyPs already expanding to a third supply here, and we're going to see a small push by the looks of it at the top left. No dozer lost for Nick Pine at this point in time, although I would like to see maybe this one get a little safer. And the question is, obviously we don't know how well filled this bunker is. I hope for Nick Pine's sake that it is. We've just got our answer, just the... Okay, 2 RPGs by the looks of it. Dozer is going to go down, okay. These 2 RPGs should put quite a bit of work in, and now we're going to see this push through here for Nick Pine, and I think this is going to cause some problems for ApOcALyPs, actually. Brings a random supply truck, but that's okay, he's got quite a few of them. Actually, he hasn't dealt with this all too badly, to be honest with you. He's going to come up and finish this. And this is fairly filled. The question is he going to pop in time? I don't think so. Nick Pine actually deals with that, and this is danger for ApOcALyPs, I think. I think he's in trouble, you know. There's a technical here, but how much work is it really going to get done? Oh, it's a tech terror again. Oh, he's unlucky. He's going to take the supplies again. But what's ApOcALyPs got in response to this army? I think it's going to be pretty difficult to deal with. Nick Pine is very worried. He's got a fairly decent unit presence here, and that will actually stop any reasonable counter from ApOcALyPs. And he is just starting to now recognise he rebuild the supplies there, which is nice. Question is, can he deal with this? Alright, he's going to try potluck terrorist, but that's not going to work. Good micro so far, picks up a quad. And he's just going to have to be very careful. Firewall's probably going to come in here, that's very nice. Needs to set that off now. Might just be a little too late there. Oh, actually, no, that worked out pretty well. Okay, evac, decides to evac. Just needs to pick off any terrorists, which he does. And now needs to pick off the tunnels. And needs to make sure he picks off the terrorists. Yeah, he does. Okay, that's good. These terrorists are what would have potentially saved ApOcALyPs here. And this is looking pretty good for Nick Pine. So looking very good. Right, he's now going to try it with a technical, but... Is he going to be able to stop this? I don't know. I think this is going to be pretty tough. Right, here comes the technical now. He's going to be aware of this. He knows there's a terrorist in there, but the terrorist doesn't succeed. Oh... Toxin tractor coming in, but only gunning down 1 unit, and I don't think that's going to be enough. ApOcALyPs actually re-establishing a third supply up here. Manically trying his best to get back in this. Seeing aside, that's actually a nice move. But he's going to just move into the outpost. No, he's just going to engage it. I think that's the right choice. Question is, what is Nick Pine going to do behind this? Alright, the quad now makes this a little trickier. And is he just hoping... Yeah, okay. This actually gets gunned down in. Probably should have targeted the quad instead, but that's alright. Now going to go to a prop. The question is, what's he following up with? We see 2 outposts coming down on the south here. This is definitely a good position for Nick Pine. Like, he's anything but out of this. Or you could just open the stream on your phone. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I probably should just get. So at the minute, all I've done is I've got the stream. I've got the actual YouTube stream open. So if I get, can you get Streamlabs on your phone? Can you? Anyway, hello there, Lost Hero. I've just seen that. That's nice. Okay, we see ApOcALyPs trying to put a bit of pressure up on the top. That's probably not a bad decision. But I think these quads are going to get stopped here. And there's nothing really that's going to stop this outpost push. And this is pretty big, actually. Yeah, he just sells it outright. But I think he at least stops the unit being produced. And yeah, he definitely loses everything there. That gets dealt with at the top, meanwhile. Quads should get picked off. And the minigunner should go deal with the units. It's very nice. I think is he just going to abandon that? I think he should. And he does. Decides to go up. And if he can clear this area, ApOcALyPs is going to really struggle to get back in this, I think. Quad got dealt with and the entire push got dealt with. And right now, this is looking super good. It's actually 3-star now for Nick Pine. So is he going to now aim to get a command up? Because I think that's curtains there. Terrorist does get in there. So there is a lack of minigunners here. Nice force fire there by ApOcALyPs. And this push is going to get shut down prematurely here. Okay, yeah, this is nice from Nick Pine. He's actually probably recognised that this is where the potential danger is. So he's going to move in here, and actually there's nothing that ApOcALyPs can really do, I don't think. Pretty sure with this amount out. Although, actually... Oh, really nice micro. Okay, he did fairly well there. He didn't lose too much. And I think that might just deliver game number 1 to Nick Pine. I don't see ApOcALyPs coming back from this, especially when this Dragon Tank gets in here. Although, yeah, this is going to get cleared up, definitely. And this tunnel should probably now get cleared up. The Dragon Tank's in here. He's actually rescued a load of tank hunters in the middle as well. Okay, we see a Toxin Tractor, but he was hoping to get the Terrorist and pop them open, but that hasn't quite worked out in the end. Dragon Tank, meanwhile, will just clear this all up now. Yeah, looking very grim here for ApOcALyPs. And he's actually 4-star now, Nick Pine. He definitely needs to get his command up soon. But so far, he's just really trying to push everything. Every bit of money he's got is just being spent on units. And to be honest with you, that's not really that bad a thing. This dragon should just go now and clear this area up. He might actually let that worker escape, but little does he know, ApOcALyPs is reeling in his base. There is a Lotus out as well now from Nick Pine. That's very nice. I'm pretty sure we'll see the command next. He is 4-star. Terrorist will probably... Okay, no, he's going to let that establish. That's probably not too disastrous, though. And now, the quicker Nick Pine acts here... Okay, he's going to deal with these terrorists. And deal with him he does. ApOcALyPs just tried the force fire there. Missile Lebanon, hello, hello. Oh, is he going to get one here? I think he is. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, so he's just trying to push with as many terrorists as he can, but that's only going to work so long as they're microed correctly. Yeah, Dragon Tank coming forward now. He's also got establishing tunnel positions up here again. That's very nice. This is a massive army. I just don't see how ApOcALyPs is going to deal with it. Especially if Nick Pine actually does establish his command soon, which he still hasn't done. He's still investing all his money in units. He does need to re-establish a command presence. This area is now probably going to... Yeah, it's going to get dealt with, surely. The ECM in the mix as well. Dragon Tank does go down. And he does lose one of his outposts, but he can just refill them, and these are stacked, aren't they? Lotus is now going to come in and capture these two. Oh, a Terrorist did just evac there, but... So he took the ECM, that's very nice. And now this is going to be a cheeky counter push, just to keep him busy. That's very nice. Now he's re-establishing the command, okay. Nick Pine just struggling to multi-manage multiple task forces here. Task force is a bit of a long word, isn't it? He just needs to be able to split this army out and maybe keep these two here. And then there's not really any way he can lose this, I don't think. Of course, it's much easier when you're watching. So much easier. But ApOcALyPs still hanging on in there. Probably is going to shut down the quad, that's important. And is the Toxin Tractor going to get microed? It might not, actually. Nick Pine now aware that this is actually going to send these two back here, which is very nice. So he'll know that there's a tunnel up there still. Actually, there's two. But what's ApOcALyPs going to be able to do about this? I think his best bet is, yep, sure enough, just terrorists. It's many, many terrorists, and he's just going to hope for that potluck. But as long as this is microed correctly, he should never really Nick Pine shouldn't get done by this, and yeah, he's not. And yeah, he's even evacing minigunners now just to be able to do separate micro. That's very nice. That's also really nice. I think that tunnel's going to get up, you know. And yeah, this is the point where he just needs to be able to worry about two things. He has now got a command, so he's not in danger of being hunted. And I think this quad push is going to probably get shut down here. Meanwhile, oh, there's the terrorist hit. And actually, he could take a lot out here. Oh, but he is paying attention this time, Nick Pine. Very nice. And yeah, he sweeps that up as well. Now there's a tunnel at the bottom, being a little bit annoying. Lotus in the middle, taking the oil. Deliberately not taking that. I think I like that. Lotus is somewhere. Probably, yeah, just heading towards it. Okay. Nick Pine probably just struggling to multitask this, but little does he know, he's in a very, very comfortable position here. It's still 4-star. Actually pretty close to 5-star. He's actually, this is a little bit of a waste, but yeah, ApOcALyPs just trying to hang on in there, cause as much damage as he can. It's just, he knows there's not really any way he can shut this down. Oh, there's now 2 Simons. Yes, there's Moliere and there's Malangti, or however you call yourself in Discord. So yeah, you both like your nicknames beginning with M, and you're both called Simon, so definitely not confusing at all. Okay, ApOcALyPs just trying his best to be annoying, but realistically, I mean, yeah, this is sort of going to get shut down by the looks of it, and all he has to do is just keep pushing with this army, and there's just nothing ApOcALyPs can do. He's nowhere near a palace. He's more or less sweeped off now, this area, and definitely this area. And now he knows that this is the danger. This is probably going to get shut down before it even builds. Yep, it does. Okay, very nice. These 2 quads just being very annoying. It'd be interesting. Nick Pine's actually 5-star now. He could just EMP it, actually. And that would be a very nice move. He could also RT this. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's got this game. He just needs to focus a tiny bit more on finishing the job. He's actually establishing supply down here. That's very nice. Yeah, I think Nick Pine just needs to use his gen promos at this point. If he does that, he'll win. But ApOcALyPs doing a great job of hanging on in here. And the thing is, will Nick Pine know? Will he feel like he's too spread out? Or does he know that he's thin on the ground and just realistically it's just a matter of time? Hopefully he knows. Now it's going to be quite a big push here. And yeah, he's going to tuck back in. Nearly loses a quad for it. I think he gets away with that. And obviously he's now going to shut this down. But he's going to just repop up here, which is very nice. And this is the thing. Nick Pine just isn't able to stop ApOcALyPs from re-spreading at the minute. ApOcALyPs himself is actually 4-star. Question is, did he throw a command down at some point? We'll have to find that out in a bit. He actually got another war factory here. That's interesting. Probably a good choice. Definitely going to... Okay, so he's shutting this down now. And yeah, ApOcALyPs just doing his best to be really annoying. And I think he's hoping that Nick Pine will just give up before it's too late. But, realistically... Okay, Dragon's going to go deal with that tunnel. That's very nice. This Dragon should now come in. And it's going to just try and stop these from dying here by the looks of it. And I think he'll succeed, will he? Yeah, he will. That's nice. And at this point, all aggression has now been shut down in Nick Pine's space. He is going to now spot that tunnel. And yeah, that goes down. Is he going to actually deal with this tunnel? I think he should. Because that's all he's got then. And all he's got is this down here. He actually took the supply down. Nearly took it out completely. And ApOcALyPs is really hanging by a thread at this point. The question is, how long until he uses it? I mean, Nick Pine still hasn't used a single general point, apart from the minigunner upgrade. He hasn't done anything. He can re-establish the supplies up here now, and yeah, he's just kind of hanging about here, really. He's actually established, obviously, a while ago, established his 3rd supply. Here he's getting his sort of 2nd supply, original base supply back now. About to lose this oil. He's already got this oil. Lotus is somewhere. Is she headed up here? Maybe. I would have liked to see Nick Pine get this. This is obviously very good for infantry, and obviously he actually could have got this one as well by now. But there is quite a lot going on. He is obviously just focused on trying to nail down the base of ApOcALyPs. I think he should know at this point. He'll see established it right. Now we're going to see some general powers coming in. That's nice. And he has revealed that with the Lotus, which is down in the bottom corner. Very nice. Dragon Tank has microed perfectly here. Very good. And now we see an ATT come out. Mine's here. That was probably just as a scout, I think, if anything. And we are seeing the beginning of the end of Apocalypse. And EMP is now going to come in. That's very nice. Very, very nice. And that's just going to shut down. If this ATT can just come in now. There's the GG. Well played from Nick Pine. We see him take a 1-0 lead.
You have been defeated.
Ah, just didn't quit in time. Okay, yeah, there we go. Got away with it. Alright, good start from Nick Pine. Very good. That'll definitely do his confidence a world of good. Now we're going to see the reverse. So Apocalypse will be the infantry this time, and Nick Pine will be the stealth. Let's catch up with the chat. Actually, now let's actually quickly check what that donation was. That's a good point. Oh, wow. Crap. Which Simon is it? I'm going to guess that's Malangti Simon, in which case, thank you very much, mate. Although if it's Moliere Simon, apologies. Yeah, there we go. As I said, it took a long time for him to realise, but he got there in the end. Yeah, thank you very much for the donation, Simon. Appreciate that, mate. Very, very kind of you. I will definitely purchase some mint magnums with it. I promise you that. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I am just going to go to the toilet very quickly, so bear with me. Sorry about that, okay. Alright, let's go into match number 2. And a good start for Nick Pine here. He'll definitely take a lot of confidence out of that. He'll feel like Apocalypse is there for the taking. What will he do here, though? Let's find out. In match number 2, we have Nick Pine in the bottom left corner in his red as the GLA stealth. And in the top right, we have Apocalypse this time as the infantry in the cyan. Okay, yeah, it was you. So thanks very much for that, Malangti. I really appreciate that. Very nice of you. And like I say, it will be reinvested as you desire. Let's see. Nickname said Troop Caller for 2004. Yep, exactly. He actually could have had both reinforcement pads in fairness, but that's alright. There's a lot to think about. And this is that level of the game where it gets very... it's that multitasking ability, right? Those are the sort of things that I would forget if I was playing. We see Worker coming here through the middle. Apocalypse actually did in that last game do a very good job of just hanging on in there, which Stealth of all generals is obviously very good at doing. Okay, we're going to see Tunnel get established in the middle. Supplies going up here, and we see the terrorists actually being rallied, which is very nice. But, just like Nick Pine, Apocalypse isn't going for a third supply, a forward supply, I should say. Oh, we're seeing a slight DC here. Okay, no, there we go, we got away with it. Latency shot up a slight bit there, but shouldn't be too bad. Oh, actually, as I say that, shot right up to 50. Whoa. But it doesn't look that bad, weirdly. Okay, there we go. It was just a brief spike by the looks of it. Hopefully it was just a brief spike. I think there is a tiny bit of lag. The latency reading has a bit of latency itself. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. There is also a Cena versus Staz on Blair TV. I can't remember when that is either if it's now or later. Can't quite remember. Okay, there was actually a very delayed truck crush, but that's actually kind of wasted in the end. Will there be scrap available? Yes, and he'll take it as well. That's very nice. And actually, oh, this could work out really well for Nick Pine here. If he comes in with this now, actually, he could even get himself a super tech here. But the grenade tech is very powerful against infantry, so maybe he'll just leave it. I think there's a terror tech in there. I think the remainder of that is a terror tech, is it? And he's going to drop off a worker up here. Nope, he's just going to go roaming. Okay. It's very nice technical. We should definitely aim to keep that. It's got a very nice tunnel here. And actually, this guy it was spotted, but a bit too late. And it nearly goes down the truck. Oh, and the mines come in. Oh, actually. Okay, it does damage there. Takes a dozer. Nearly takes the power as well. And the mines didn't quite do their job there, I don't think. But, yeah, nice damage. Could have done better, but still, considering that it got shut down, pretty nice. Now we're seeing a counter push here from Nick Pine. Is he going to be able to stop this apocalypse? Right now, it looks like he's struggling. And certainly this supply is going to go down, no doubt about that. This alone is going to be difficult to stop. We're seeing a terror tech loaded. This is the nice effort to counteract this. And the question is, this goes down as well. That's very nice. Is Nick Pine going to come forward and take the supplies here? I think he should. But I think he's also worried about being able to defend his base. So, let's see. This will probably get shut down here. That's unfortunate for him. There's 2 terrorists inside there, which will also go down. Actually, no, there was 3. Ooh. Yeah, he force fire as one of them, just to stop giving the XP away. That's very nice. And right now, it just looks like Nick Pine's more worried about shutting this... Oh, actually... Yeah, I think he should just go for the counter-attack here. This is definitely going to all go down very, very quickly. He'll lose 1, 2 quads for it. Yeah, I think he should just push forward with this. This is obviously very, very powerful and very difficult to stop, but if you can actually get a lucky terrorist, then you're going to do alright against this. See that coming now? I think he should just focus on the counter-attack at this point. And yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And this quad's so powerful. This one quad here is just a game winner. That's so good. Yeah, ApOcALyPs won't stop this. And there's no way this this outpost is devastating, but there's no way he's got nothing to stop this. So yeah, I think Nick Pine's got this. Especially if he can just establish some supplies up here. Should definitely take the power out now, he does. 2 very powerful quads, which he should make sure he doesn't scrap. Remember, scrapping vetted quads is bad. Should probably consider selling up some of his buildings, just to make sure he isn't giving that away. But... in a very good position here is Nick Pine. I think he should actually. I'm not sure about withdrawing here. He should keep going. He has shut down the war factory, and ApOcALyPs' economy is low. He's only on the 1 supply here. And certainly... Okay, now we see that gets... That's nice. Oh, actually. So yeah, okay, this is not the best position here. Okay, he's just looking to re-establish his arms dealer at this point. And this outpost is just going to run away. I think that was a fake, actually. Nick Pine got a little bit of money. Yeah, it was. I think it looked like it was a fake. And I think he's just going to come in. He should just be able to come in on this now. But good micro so far here from ApOcALyPs. Should take the supply down. And now we're going to see this all go down by the looks of it. Yep, these quads will do the business. That's very nice. Actually, the workers ended up being very good cannon fodder for the quads there. So they even survive. And yeah, I think... it would be nice to see some supplies get established here from Nick Pine. He's obviously re-establishing the supplies here now. In no immediate danger by the infantry. And all he's got to his name right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tank hunters. So yeah, I think this is going to be 2-0 to Nick Pine, guys. And yeah, here in he comes now. He did establish a prop, but I don't think it's going to come in time. There is at least now a Lotus. Actually, that's a pretty nice purchase. Because the Lotus can just come in and disable these. And that's exactly what she's going to do. Yeah, he's going to actually run away with this one while he can. He needs to run away with it ASAP though, because these quads are very valuable, and that one Lotus could swing things here. I think actually it should be used defensively for the time being. But yeah, nonetheless, Nick Pine in a very, very good position. ApOcALyPs definitely will need to re-establish his command soon, but he's a little bit of money away from doing that. Going to see the Lotus go start capturing some oils. That's very nice. I think Nick Pine should definitely be taking these supplies. Okay, he's actually going to repop from here now. That's nice. He's going to probably establish another tunnel here soon. Yep, the money now coming in for ApOcALyPs. I imagine he will go for the rebuild soon. This tunnel now getting cleared up. But we're going to see the counter-attack coming on the right now. And the tunnel getting established here. Okay, just trying to eke his way forward here. Lotus also going for the tech repair bay. That's very nice. It stacks on top of this, so he's now going to have a very high healing rate. Propaganda's probably going to go down here. Although if you focus all of this at the same time, remember this can't be shut down. So if he targets it, it's a mistake. Okay, yeah, we see the evac. That's very nice. But not the best idea. And he's just going to take the engagement, is he? No, okay, he's going to fall back. I think that's sensible. This dragon tank. Oh, this is looking pretty. This one dragon tank could do a lot of work, actually. But, ultimately, if Nick Pine just comes in now, and then he is, there's not really a lot ApOcALyPs is going to be able to do about that. But, will the Lotus, will the capture get, yep, he'll disable it, but will it go down, or it's going to be close? He gets it, right, that's it. I don't think that's it, I think that's it. The Lotus is probably his last hope, really. And that, he's actually trying to establish supplies here, but that should be that, I think. I don't think there's a lot he can do. Dragon Tank even gets stopped as well, so yeah, that's it. Expect the GG any second, and we're going to see a 2-0. ApOcALyPs GG's. Well played from Nick Pine, taking it, and he's now 2-0 in the lead. Very well played. Catch up with the chat. Hello there, Queenie. Or morning, I should say. Hope you're well. Hello to the Russian guys whose names I can't pronounce. Apologies, I wish I could. But hello to you guys. Glad to see you here. And you are witnessing Nick Pine take a 2-0 lead, so very well played from him so far. Definitely an excellent start, and he's really showing, this is showing the high level Nick Pine that we know we can see now. I'm not going to say anything, because, you know, streamer not being biased or anything. ApOcALyPs can go back if you get the 2 over us. It's true, yeah, he had a slight chance, but I think he needed to get his command, and the problem was he was in a position where he had to kind of base trade, and you don't want to be doing that against GLA, really. Especially on a fairly large map. We're going to see Summer Arena now, actually. That's a very nice map. Summer Arena. Okay. Match number 3. As soon as ApOcALyPs is ready, he's probably just having a bit of thing. I mean, in and out. It's going to probably be in and out again, so he's going to have that extra bit of time to think about it. But yeah, an excellent start for Nick Pine. What will the matchup be now? SWG versus GLA. Okay. Definitely a tricky one for the SWG on this map. Are they going to quit out? I assume they are. Yeah. And the GLA was at the top, so let's just dial that in. We know that ApOcALyPs is going to be the GLA, and we know that Nick Pine is going to be the SWG. And I think Nick Pine won't mind that, because if you just get a load of Imbers from this point onwards, he'll take the set. And I would argue this is a bit of an Imber. It's definitely not impossible for the SWG, but it's tricky. Anyway, we have Nick Pine in the south as the SWG in his red, and in the north we have ApOcALyPs as the Vanilla GLA in his cyan. Getting fast barracks out, as you'd expect, and fast supply. Okay. He knows I can't reply. Come on, man. Also, I shouldn't really be revealing what my name is, but there we go. I don't imagine they have GDPR. I imagine they don't have GDPR in Russia, so in fact I know they don't. I'll explain that one to him later though, bless him. Let's see. Basic start here, supplies and supplies. And arms dealer, and is he going to rally some terrorists? I imagine he will. Nick Pine going dual supply and more or less keeping it standard here. As is ApOcALyPs. A fairly standard start for both players. Looks like he's going to use this dozer here to try and deal with this worker, and chances are it will. So that's very nice. Sonic, hello. And hello to anyone else I've not said hello to. Hope you're all enjoying this so far. A nice 2-0 lead here for Mr. Pine. Very good start. What can he do in this matchup? Slightly trickier matchup. but I know that he does fancy a USA GLA, does Nick Pine. So let's see what he does. Going to start off ApOcALyPs with a Terror Tech. RPG Tech. Very nice. Serdar. Okay, got you. I really hope I haven't even butchered that. So Serdar, hello there. Okay, first V up here. Is it filled? I think it's just here to harass some workers. Very nice. And we see the RPG tech, which probably will take a dozer. Nick Pine just wanting to make sure. Yep, he's going to deal with that very nicely. Laser lock coming out. That will deal with the technical. And that is very nice. Does lose a dozer, but that's okay. He's got his other one. Ooh, I say boxed. He actually nearly got the repair in on that, but that's okay. I think he'll not worry too much. Slightly dicey moment though for Nick Pine. He's at a point where he's just invested quite a bit of money, so he can't immediately rebuild these supplies. So he's just going to have to hang on in there for a minute. He's just going to try to deal with the RPG push here now. And we see a second technical come in, probably with more RPGs. And is he going to just let these Chinooks die? No, I think he's going to just try and use them as bait. Laser lock coming in on the technical. That's very nice. That will probably go down, and it does. Should save this V. It looks like he will. Yep, he will. Yeah, pretty good here for Nick Pine. He actually re-established his supplies on the right now. And now he's just trying to re-micro these, so that's very good. Meanwhile, though, ApOcALyPs is taking a bit of map control here, so all that going on the base has given him that extra time. I'm going to see a second arms dealer go down now. And we're going to have a second tech RPG push by the looks of it coming in very soon. And a very nice tunnel being established on the left-hand side. Okay. Hairy moment coming up here. I think it's going to be very tough at this point. Yeah, that first one goes down. Did manage to evac one of them. But this is a tricky position for Nick Pine. Looks like he might use these rangers to go for a capture, will he? He might. Either way, I think he's in a very tight spot here. He's just had his V count nicely reduced or kept low. And yeah, it's going to be tricky for him to get back into this, I think. That's a very nice move there by the GLA, getting a demo trap. That's nice to see. Technicals coming in on the north now. Just going to gun down the rangers. No capture building head coming. He is just investing in some MDs, which is very nice. Okay, he's going to try and out-micro this. Loses one already. Loses a second? Nope, not quite. And I think he wants to bait into the demo trap, actually. And at the minute, it just doesn't have that critical mass of Vs that you need to be able to engage everything here. And I think without spy drones, this guy could... Oh, I don't know. That could be pretty bad, you know. It really could. Oh, God. Yeah, he'll GG out, surely. He'll surely GG out. It's a really nice move by ApOcALyPs. It really was. Yeah, he was coy. Yeah, he knew. And now... Yeah, this is where it's basically unwinnable for Nick Pine. It is a tough matchup though, so he shouldn't be too worried. We see the supplies being established in the middle. We see dual arms dealer in his base. Technicals coming in now, which I imagine Nick Pine will struggle to deal with here. He is just going to deny the collection on the right, which is very nice. But yeah, Nick Pine surely can't out-micro this. Yeah, no chance. That's it. One goes down. I'm pretty sure we'll see a GG any second here. He is trying his best. He's hanging on in there though, Nick Pine, which is very nice. I do sense that he's hanging on in vain though. He'll even lose a nook here by the looks of it, which is very nice here from ApOcALyPs. Good harassment all round. Coming in with a quad. The MD is still chasing after the laser locks on the left. And he's going to get it actually. Actually, he's even relocked. Got a bit greedy, went for this double vet one there. He's just trying to do his very best to hold in. Does pick off a technical here. He's actually going for a force supply now. He's even going to start the capture building. He's actually already got the capture building upgrade, which is a bit of a size move there. Very nice. We see one coming in the middle. A second. I'm pretty sure Nick Pine won't wait too much longer here. As soon as he sees this coming, especially. He has actually managed to get re-establish a V army here. But... I think these are all going to get picked off. He's taking advantage here. Oh no, good awareness here by Nick Pine. So he does pick off quite a few actually. He actually did alright. But he did lose quite a few MDs in the process. And I think at this point, yeah, I mean, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supplies, 1 oil. There's about to be 2 and probably 4, and there's just nothing you can really do against that. You can just spam a load of technicals and that'll deal with this army alone. Alban Rivera, hello, hello. Vinayak, hello there. Oh, he's actually loaded that quite nicely. He's going to lose a V. Push on the left here, coming in a second. He's secured this area. He could even take these supplies, you know. Going to establish a tunnel here, which is very nice. And yeah, he's just choking Nick Pine out of the game at this point. And as he should. He's actually starting to float money now. Actually going to throw a palace down. As I say that, he does. Still floating despite that. And yeah, Nick Pine just sort of playing for pride here, really. These technicals alone can deal with this army. But ApOcALyPs doing a very nice job. I think Nick Pine is deliberately just wearing him down a little bit. Which is a reasonable tactic. He's going to try and pick off these quads here, and then he's going to come in here, is he? I think he is. But again, the technicals alone will just deal with this army. He could just drive in there now, and that's that. He might even get super tech here, actually. No, we'll just get 2 grenade techs, okay. ApOcALyPs sleeping a little bit. I don't think he's too worried here. I think he knows that he's got this in the bag. It's just kind of just having a bit of fun, really. And elongating the pain for Nick Pine. He's going to pick off some technicals, though. He is continuing. He is keeping going. He is driving on. But yeah, ApOcALyPs just got way too much here. So he is definitely trying in vain. Going for what is his 4th oil derrick now. He's even repairing these ones in the middle, which is very nice. He's coming in now. He's going to clear up this area by the looks of it. Having said that, he might... Okay, no, he is going to stop him, is he? Is he going to stop him? Yeah, I think he will just stop him in time. No, he won't. He actually won't even stop the tunnel going up. And here come the technicals now on the surround. And this is going to be the final nail in the coffin, I think. Evacs. Oh, yeah, he's got a grenade tech. Alright, that just all goes down immediately. GG. Yeah, there we go. And it is 2-1 for Nick Pine. ApOcALyPs getting a game back there. Martine says, Anti-Pro so independent now. That is not true. In fact, I am so dependent, it's ridiculous. Dependent, I mean, you know, I could have done with a different player playing for me last night when I played Facey, for example. In terms of a streaming world, I know that's what you meant. You are welcome to join me anytime. I assumed this might just be a tad too early for you. Alright, let's get this in while we can. So ApOcALyPs is now going to be the SWG, and we know that Nick Pine is going to be the GLA. Okay. Nick Pine probably just giving himself a moment to think. And sure enough, he does, and off we go. Hassan Lev says, oh my god, how is ApOcALyPs losing? I know 2-1 at least. Yeah, no, he's got one back, but I think you'd bank, judging by the start, on Nick Pine taking this to 3-1, but you never know. Who else do we have in the chat? I think I've said hi to everyone. Looks like I have. Ah, Spalding. Hello, my man. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. And to everyone else, of course. Okay. Right, what will we see Nick Pine do here, then? Probably a very similar build order. I mean, there's not really that much. He will vary at this point. ApOcALyPs as well is going to probably do the same thing. Box in here, take second supply here, send this dozer up here. Not really much in the way of variation, especially when you're SWG. I think it's probably your best chances to play fairly standard. Okay, no, he's not actually going to box on the right. That's interesting. He is going to go for a dozer drop on the left. So have some terrorists been rallied? He's rallying them now. And he will likely deny the tunnel build in the middle, which is very nice. But is Nick Pine paying attention? He is. And he is going to try and lure towards that terrace, which is a very nice move. In fact, if he force fires now... Oh, he didn't force fire. Oh, he did. He got it. Nice. And straight away, that's a good start there for Nick Pine if you deny that early dozer. So that's good. Terrace going to come in now. So yeah, he's going to lose the middle position is going to go up. This left position will also go up. So straight away, he's actually managing to slow him down here. We should see these potentially getting here, but chances are it will stop the V, which is very nice. Nook just coming back now, having slowed him down on the right side briefly. We see Vinayak says, go Planet Koyon. The question is, has anyone actually chosen Planet Koyon yet in the entire World Series? I hate to admit it, but I don't think they have. But I think that is a missed opportunity because it is quite a quirky and unique map. I do actually quite like it, personally. And I think there was plenty of opportunity for someone out there to practice it. Okay, ApOcALyPs has forgotten to re-establish or, you know, reorganise his nukes. So at some point that could get gunned down. Nick Pine... ApOcALyPs is just trying to get some sort of position in the middle to stop or at least slow Nick Pine down, which is very nice. Because Nook is still staying alive for now. I imagine Nick Pine should have established that by now, but it's definitely slowed him down though, because every time a Nook comes along, it gets priority over any other. Also, the Nook would have spotted this technical, and now that's gonna get stopped. And I think, is that the terror attack? I think it is. Yeah, it is. So that goes down for nothing, but he does at least force fire the terrorist, so he doesn't give the XP away. That's very nice. Tech RPG now coming in here. ApOcALyPs weirdly trying to get the surround, if anything, on Nick Pine, but doesn't succeed so far. Nick Pine just trying to... Okay, he's got a toxin tractor to deal with the middle, presumably. That's very nice. He's going to try and surround this. Okay, no, we're going to see the ambo coming out. Actually, all of a sudden, looking pretty nice here. But here comes some technicals now. Going to start off by dealing with this V on the left, is it? I think it is. And now he's going to deal with this V here. Oh, I tell you, that's risky from ApOcALyPs. Oh no, Nick Pine should have engaged. I think he'd have taken that one, you know. I think he should have just engaged it. You're going to lose them. I think, yeah, he should have engaged. I think that was a bit of a mistake there from Nick Pine. Yeah, still stealing supplies from there. But, meanwhile, he's completely cleared off the middle, or the left supply. So he actually loses the garrison here. That's very nice. But I don't think he's going to be able to fill this garrison in time. And there are 3 Vs. I think one of them is empty, though. Actually, no, I think they're all full, are they? Actually, I'm not really. I can't really tell at this point. I think, no, yeah, I think they've all got something in. But the technical's coming in now. Okay, doesn't lose any for now. It's a bit of a tight battle. Nick Pine still hasn't dealt with this Nook here. It's just one quad. Just get a quad, park it there. That'll just deal with it over time. ApOcALyPs doing a very nice job of clearing Nick Pine out the middle in the meantime. It's very nice. And yeah, I think Nick Pine's just struggling to... This is where you're starting to see the anticipated level difference between the two players. Nick Pine just struggling to scale up in the same way that ApOcALyPs did. Had this been the other way around, we'd have probably seen a lot more of established presence in the middle by ApOcA. And yeah, he's not even bothered boxing on the right. He doesn't feel like he needs to. He's only on the 2 supplies. He's just doing a good job so far with the V army he has. And yeah, taking some nice engagements, and as a result, he's actually managed to stabilise. He's even using one of his nukes to supply. He's actually splitting the nukes here now. That's nice. Okay. Okay, he does finally put a quad there. Question is ApOcALyPs going to realise that? It does. But he is going to lose some damage on that. And the question is, how big is the technical army from Nick Pine at this point? Is it big enough to deal with 4 full Vs? We're about to find out. Fairly big engagement here, potentially. Yep. Okay, he's going to go in. Nice micro there. Very nice micro. Picks off a load of technicals more or less for free without losing anything, so that's good. Nickname, oh yeah, you're just abusing Vinaic, so nothing unusual there. Hero cheekily getting involved with it too, as you do. And the question is he just going to hope, is this going to be a tech terror? He's got a second arms dealer up, okay. But I think he's scared. I think he knows that he can't stop this. Nick Pine is definitely in trouble, but I think he's going to try and get the surround on him and use this technical down the south and then push forward with these. I think that's his plan by the looks of it. Yeah, I think it is. But I think ApOcALyPs is going to take the opportunity to run away. Yeah, Nick Pine's not... Oh, actually, he's going to pick off a couple here. There's one. There's probably going to be a second as well. There is. Alright, that was actually pretty nice for Nick Pine. He's going to take some scrap. He's going to engage that. And it's going to go south here. Oh, that was pretty bad for ApOcALyPs. He lost 3 Vs. Only 1 missile defender remains. And 1 V and an ambo. He is getting his S&D in the background though. But he does lack army at this point. He has at least fully established his supplies. But Nick Pine definitely with an opportunity now to scale up, like he hasn't had the chance to just yet. S&D coming in now, okay. Technical, he's actually establishing a fairly safe supply here, okay. And we're going to see the S&DVs coming now. There are 4 of them, probably all filled to the brim. But he does have a fairly big technical army, and some of these have got a bit of scrap, I believe. Mind you, we are, yep, he is SWG, so we are now going to see some kind of, he actually gets a kernel button, that's a nice move. We are going to see a transition of some kind to alphas, which is very, very cute there by ApOcALyPs. I would say this game is definitely hanging in the balance, but if he keeps producing technicals and one Aurora with all, he's going to get the Terror Tech in. Yeah, nice. Actually got 1 terrorist too many, didn't need that many. But alright. Now he's going to run away with that technical as well, very nicely done. And now he'll be aware, oh crap. But, having already picked off the strat, he isn't going to get an alpha anytime soon, so he's fairly safe for now. That actually has bought him quite a lot of time. And now his massive technical army is going to come in. And I think that alone should be able to deal with ApOcALyPs' base, actually, to be honest. Going to attempt to rebuild the strat. But I think if Nick Pine comes in with all of this now, I don't think ApOcALyPs is going to stand a chance. And sure enough, that's exactly what he's going to do. Because this is a lot of technicals. And Nick Pine has started to scale a bit more. There's a lot of red on the map right now. I'd like to see him take the oils. Or at least a bit more of a presence in the middle. But yeah, ApOcALyPs in massive, massive danger here. Yeah, in he comes now. Oh, he's caught out cold here. He's in a bit of an alley. Yeah, this is GG. Surely. He can't micro his way out of this. Yeah, GG. It's well played from Nick Pine in the end. Alright. Nice game. He did manage to turn it around. I think the tech terror on that strat, that was kind of the beginning of the end. The very sudden beginning of the end. And we see Nick Pine, hold on, takes the 3-1 lead. And it's back to his map now. So, can he do this? Can he pull off a bit of an upset? Actually, I'll take this opportunity to check something as well. So, bear with me 2 seconds. Okay. Let's catch up very quickly with the chat. It's Hesson play. Moliere's like, wait, what's going on here? Okay, we see natural threats being chosen by Nick Pine. Very nice. Okay, in and out again, I imagine. Let's just say that in a second. Alright, what will we get this time? Again, I think Nick Pine's just going to hope for the Imbers and hope they keep on coming in. Oh, basically exactly the same game that we just saw. Okay. Alright, Nick Pine in the bottom as SWG. Let's go Observer, open this. So, SWG for Nick Pine. And it was stealth for ApOcALyPs. Alright. Have fun, have fun. Game number 5. And I think that's a fairly good result again, to be honest, for Nick Pine. I think this is actually slightly harder, especially if he follows the same tactic as the last game. Anyway, in the south we do have Nick Pine as the SWG in his red, and in the north we have ApOcALyPs, and he is playing inside as the stealth. Let's just take this opportunity to check the chat quickly. Nickname well played by Pine. Yep, it's good, doing good so far. He just admitted. Funny. Millardinho and Spalding having a nice little catch up. Very brief one by the looks of it. Auntie, hope I have said hi to everyone. Me sitting quiet without him saying. No. I did say hi to you, Fanatic. So if you didn't hear that, that's not my problem. Just messing. Hello to anyone else I've not said hi to. Just catching up. Yeah, Martin, I don't know if you caught what I said earlier. Hopefully you did. We got the Freezing Rain tribute as well. Oh, Spalding, Millard and Martin. Actually, that's a pretty good name for you guys. The Freezing Rain tribute. I'm not sure it's going to catch on. Anyway, we see again fairly normal build-offs from both players. That's kind of why I was just chilling for a minute. There's no real surprises expected. Nick Pine going for the box on the left, and he's going to just send the dozer up top. So nothing varied so far. Yeah, like I said earlier, Martin, and actually the same applies to Millard or Spalding or really anyone else that wants to get involved. If you ever want to co-cast, just have a look at the stream box, see when I'm streaming next, and yeah, you can get involved, honestly. I'm pretty sure I said to you, you know, you can, if you ever want to get involved, just let me know, and yeah, we can co-cast. I'm always happy to co-cast. I think it's, oh, Nick Pine if he keeps driving. Oh, ApOcALyPs. Oh, he somehow got away with 2, and he's going to get some... Oh, no, he's not. Last second scrap tonight from Nick Pine. Very nice. But... Oh, what was that from ApOcALyPs? Oh, I don't know about that. Hassan Leb says, did someone else realise the Anti-Bro Gentle not uploading? Ban him. Actually, that's a good point. Upload mode. Where is upload mode? At the bottom. Upload mode's on. And I'm on Wi-Fi, so it should be alright. I might have to... I know that you're obviously just mucking about. I supported you, man. Come on. You got to back me up. Oh, big terror attack coming in, but he's going to get away. Is he going to get both here? Oh my god, he does. Massive hit. Massive terror attack there. That is going to cause absolute carnage. But I think there is a nice way that Nick Pine could actually react here. I think with that number of rangers, chuck them all in, chuck him in there, and that would be extremely annoying for ApOcALyPs to deal with. Having said that, again, it's easy to just say that. Simon says, I think 3-3, this map is bad for Nick Pine. Well, he chose it, so you'd like to think it isn't that bad, but we shall see. He's just going to go for the push here, is he? It looks like he is, and that will trigger the counter attack here from ApOcALyPs. Looking to shut this game down a lot quicker. He's actually going to go and dozer hunt him at this point. Oh, no, yeah, that's it. No War Factory either. That's actually a nice move there from ApOcA. Oh, hang on, no, sorry. Take that back. He hasn't actually been dozer hunted. He actually never lost that dozer. Alright. But, again, what are you going to do? Okay, nice. Really nicely dealt with here from Nick Pine. He's doing all the right things. He is laser locking well. He does actually eventually lose. Oh, actually, no, he has. Wait, what? Do you see that? How did only one MD go down? That has turned out really, really, really nicely for Nick Pine there. And I'll tell you what, as long as he keeps this dozer relatively safe, get it into here and rebox it maybe, I think he's looking alright, you know. Hello there, Marzen. Hope you're doing well, mate. Martine not very happy that Marzen didn't say hi to her. Well, you know what, Martine? Joke's on you. Well, I say joke's on you. Joke's on me in a way. Oh, he's going for the hunt here, actually. Will he get it? Looks like Nick Pine paying attention, though. He's not going to let him get the hunt. Very nicely well done. Very well done, actually. Looked after that there. Okay, no. Yeah, did well. Just needs to be able to clear that up now. Probably, he's going to just keep that there as a bit of cannon fodder for the time being. I think he is. Actually, is he just going to... I don't know. Let's see. All these ranges here are just kind of chilling. Yeah, now he's going to re-establish the fire base on the right. That's very nice. But is he going to be able to stop this wave of technicals coming in? I think I'd like to see one ND in there because you'd be amazed how annoying it is. I think that there might be a Terratech. Yeah. Is he going to get the surround on Nick Pine here? I think that's his aim. Is he going to react to this in time? That's the question. I don't... Oh my god, he is. He is. Oh, ApOcALyPs is just focusing. Is he focusing? Is he going to fall into the trap of focusing too much on the hunt here? I think he might. I mean, Nick Pine, he's building up that V count slowly yet surely. And yeah, this is all of a sudden looking not that great for ApOcALyPs. I think if he pushes in now, he's going to have a chance, you know. Because this is a big push. And these Rangers are acting as fantastic cannon fodder here. They just come in now. Ooh, picks off that. He's just going to bypass this. And now I'm going to see some technicals on the right, but I don't think they're filled with anything. He might... He hasn't even lost any... Oh, he does lose one, but it was empty. And he is now going to probably lose these as well. Okay, it's going to come in and get the crushes on the Rangers. Joseph Reznov, my favourite player in general. Hello, my man. How are you? How are you? And congratulations last night. Actually, let me come back to that, because this game's actually looking pretty dicey here. ApOcALyPs is in massive danger of going 4-1 down as the SWG stealth, so this is pretty painful. Daniel's just come into the chat and is thinking, what the fuck am I seeing? And, well, you know, what are you seeing? You are seeing Nick Pine playing like a bit of a beast, to be honest. Or is ApOcALyPs playing bad? That's the question. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a bit of both, to be honest with you. ApOcALyPs definitely probably not playing his best, but, ooh, we are now seeing the first probably big mistake here by Nick Pine. Super Tech as well. And now he's been trapped into a corner. Oh, you don't want to do that. Actually, is he going to get away here? He might. But if that's super... Okay, he might just get away with it. Okay, he somehow has got away with that. And he is going to probably at least take an arms dealer down here. And he is starting to re-establish back here. Has he been dozer hunted yet? No, not yet. He's still kept it. Very nice. Yeah, Reznov, very well played last night, mate. Fantastic job. Very nicely done. Okay, it looks like ApOcALyPs is going to get surround on him here. Just as he re-established. And is he going to re-pop? I think he should. Laser lock immediately on the Super Tech. Yeah, that's going to go down. Probably went down a little too cheaply there. And he's still in danger here, ApOcALyPs. He really is. I don't know how many technicals he's got, but if this is it, I think he's done for. And 4-1, and you have to win as SWG against... Oh, I've just realised all this time I've put the wrong general down. What a noob. He's stealth, by the way, not demo. Yeah, he's in massive trouble. He'll probably be able to finish this off now. I think Nick Pine probably went for the wrong option there. Now he's giving away some scrap as well. So actually, the question is, how quickly can this extra army come in? He actually re-established... Oh, this is a game changer. So he is now 3-star. And obviously, 3-star SWG does get the Spectre. And a single A10 or potentially even Pathfinders. Okay, there comes the Spectre. It's going to go on the SF. Oh, ApOcALyPs. What's he doing? Oh, no. Just gifted 2 technicals there. And actually, the Spectre. And actually, look at that. Even better. Really nice use of the single A10 that. Clears up. There was about 5 or 6 RPGs in there. Spectre actually does the business there. Slows them down for the time being. And this army now is going to come in here through the middle. And I think ApOcALyPs might just be done. I don't think these 5 technicals are going to do very much. And I think we're going to see a 4-1 here. Nick Pine playing like an absolute animal. He is taking his opportunity like an absolute beast. Okay, ApOcALyPs now taking the opportunity to come in on the surround. Is that... No, that's another one goes down. Okay, lost his ambo, but I don't think he needs to worry. I think he should just go in here. He slowed the economy right down. So all ApOcALyPs has is just a load of technicals. Search and Destroy is now being established. And I think when that goes up, it will be the beginning of the end. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. It looks like there's a lot going on in the chat in a minute, actually. Very exciting game, this. I think this is going a way that people didn't really anticipate. And Search and Destroy is going to come in any second. He is going to pick off 1 V. I think that was an empty V. Search and Destroy comes in now. And I think ApOcALyPs is going to be a worried man. He doesn't have a barrack, so he can't even go for a Terratech right now. And can Nick Pine do this? Can he make it 4-1? in the slight imbalance as well. It's a big technical army, but we know he has S&D now, and that is going to be a lot harder to deal with. ApOcALyPs is going to have to choose his engagements perfectly if he's going to have any chance of winning this game. Surely he's not going for no. He's going to just try and get some sort of strike. All right, he was going for another pot shot there, but that's not going to come in this time. And I think, yeah, he's in real trouble here. He is in trouble. Oh, he's got caught in a bit of a traffic jam. Nick Pine's making the most of it. Picks off two technicals, and he's going to repop here. And again, it all comes down to, oh, was Nick Pine just overextended there? I think he might have done. But he's only lost 1 V and all that, and I think 3 or 4 technicals went down. Meanwhile, Nick Pine just making sure he continues to collect there. I think he'd like to see these recollect. That'd be very nice. Will the tunnel go down? If this tunnel goes down, it's going to be a problem for him. Yeah, it does. And now he's going to have some serious issues. Technicals coming in again, but this is a bad engagement for ApOcALyPs. Loses another... Yeah, GG. Really well played from Nick Pine. He is looking good today. And yeah, is an upset on the cards. Nick Pine now has 4 matches to secure this set against what a lot of people predicted. He is pulling off a worldie here by the looks of it. We are going to see the reverse now. Nick Pine is going to play as the Stealth General against the SWG, and he has got a massive chance here. Looking very good for him. And yeah, the chat looks like it's equally shocked. It is 4-1 to Nick Pine. So I mean, Nick Pine is not bad when he's not tilted, and that's it. A lot of people have said that in the past, and this is the thing. I mean, he has definitely kept himself in check. He's doing a great job, and yeah, look at what's happening. Going back to Reznov, yes, my man, you did amazing. I was very happy for you. To be honest with you, I thought, yeah, I mean, you just played really well, right? So, rooting for you, and yeah, you did awesome. So, congrats and good luck against what we're expecting to be Boyka, but you never know. What if Jimmy Bangfrog turns that name? What if he turns out to be a big pro in disguise? We never know. Anyway, back into game number 6 now. A match point for Nick Pine, but in the south we have ApOcALyPs as the SWG, and in the north we have Nick Pine as the Stealth General. Can he secure the victory against what some might say all odds? He has really shown up here in this set, and I must admit, I mean, a lot of people might think Reznov Domi, but a lot of people also knew that Reznov had I would say Reznov had a better chance in beating Domi than Nick Pine did in beating ApOcALyPs, and I think a lot of people would probably agree with that. Feel free to disagree with that, but yeah, I think I'd say that. And look at this massive upset on the cards here. 4-1 as the Stealth General against SWG on natural threats. He is in a very cushy position here. We are going to see another dozer drop coming from ApOcALyPs, and he is going to very likely deny this worker here or the worker in the middle. Okay. Good move. He goes for the worker in the middle. He knows that he can just hop in there. And there is no terrorist nearby this side. They have both gone to secure the supplies. So Nick Pine probably will lose the middle position on this occasion. Although ApOcALyPs has switched off briefly. He is very focused on just trying... He hasn't boxed again. Okay. He is probably going to take this worker. Okay, terrorist is now sort of on its way. Can Nick Pine micro this correctly? I think so far it looks like... Oh, ApOcALyPs has forgotten it. What is going on? Okay, it looks like Nick Pine is going to establish his position here, you know. Oh, actually, if the terrorist keeps running it out, I think actually, no, he might get away with this. And now we see an ambo coming in, that's nice. If he could force fire there, nah. Ambulance is going to do the business now. Much more mobile than a dozer, but technical coming in. He is going to save the worker. Oh, he's going to lose the dozer as well. And yeah, technical's a very perfect counter against an ambo here. And that's just going to go down straight away. Question is, will a scrap deny come in? Probably not, because it looks like Nick... Yeah, it did. That was actually a super nice scrap deny. But he lost the scrap. That was a power scaffold he just lost there, I think. Judging by the money. He does at least stop this for the time being. Is this filled, though? Oh, it is. Both players... Oh, that's... Oh, it was filled! So the V was at least filled. So, depending on how heavily filled it was, that was either a fairly decent engagement for Nick Pine or a very poor one. This game very much in the balance here. Nick Pine needs a couple more workers on his safe supply here. And a nice tech RPG push on the right. That's going to slow ApOcALyPs down. He is still collecting off the left-hand side. And again, Nick Pine hasn't spotted that so early. So he definitely needs to get a quad. Let's chat the chat very quickly. Okay, you guys are just sort of behind a little bit here, I see. Whereas, I mean, yeah, you say ruining prediction, but it isn't over just yet. ApOcALyPs ain't out of this. You can still come back, still win 4 games in a row. We've seen bigger comebacks in recent weeks, including Nick Pine against Wraith. And I'm pretty sure we also saw Scuba do an epic comeback in the Nuke Mirror tourney at one point as well. So it can happen. You never know. Tech RPG is going to come back in here just at the point, but actually maybe he should... Okay, yeah, he's going to try and engage. He's going to knock a V out. He does knock 1 V. Probably not quite worth it, but he does at least do some kind of damage, and he just slows ApOcALyPs down a little bit. But I think Nick Pine's economy isn't... Okay, yeah, again, he's now realised he's got the quad out. That's nice. And that'll put some damage on the Nook. And ApOcALyPs will realise, and he will send it away. That's very nice. Rebel, so it looks like he's going to go for the capture. That's very nice. Yeah, hasn't got capture building just yet. So there is actually a brief chance that you can, if you capture the Rebel while it's coming out the racks before it goes stealth, you can actually work out whether or not it's going to, if you've got capture building or not, whereas normally you can't. Alright, push on the left. That's going to stop the tunnel going up. And that is going to alert Nick Pine. Yeah, he does cancel the tunnel there in time, I believe. And that will alert him that he needs to pop out of here very soon. But what has he got? I'm not entirely sure he's going to have much to stop this. And has Nick Pine chilled a bit too much here? He hasn't really... Okay, yeah, he's popped from here, but he's just popped a bit too late. Is he going to try and surround this somehow? I think Nick Pine probably is going to go down here, because I don't see him stopping these 3 Vs, and it's going to be a bit too much for him. Especially when you're only on the 1 supply. Probably needs to establish supply in the middle. Certainly should have sold that by now, but he hasn't. He's given the XP away, which is not what you want to do. He does go for what was another push on the right. Took out a V, but it was an evac in time. So he's still managing to hold on to his base here as well. This one RPG is going to be annoying and take that bunker. And ApOcALyPs is hanging on in there, and I think he might take this game and he'll hang on to the set. But you're just one massive Imber away at this point. Okay, quad comes in. That's going to try and pick off some MDs, but only picks off the 1. Nice. Paying attention there from ApOcALyPs. That's very good. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full Vs, I imagine, anyway, with an ambo. And that's going to immediately wipe out this position from Nick Pine. And this is looking pretty, yeah, this is looking pretty bad for him. I think he might throw in the towel here soon. He is going to try and get the surround on. And he might, oh, is this a terror attack actually? No, it wasn't. Oh, he does pick off 1, but I don't think it's not going to be enough. It isn't going to be enough. He hasn't got the economy to support 2 arms dealers at this point. So I think ApOcALyPs is going to fight to live another day, or live to fight another day, I should say. He's going to try and get the oil capturing now, but actually I think ApOcALyPs can probably just deny this at this point. Or is he just going to go in? I think is he just going to go in? No, he's going to try and deny the oil first through gunning it down. Will he at least get the 1,000 in? Yes. So he does make the money up. Oh, loses 1V, okay. It's not completely over just yet for Nick Pine, but it's a very tough position. He's going to establish the left side again now. Here comes the technicals, but he's just waiting for the right moment. Here is that moment. He's going to lose an arms dealer. Probably, yeah, he's going to lose another arms dealer here. That's going to shove ApOcALyPs closer to the magic 3-star point. So maybe he'll start thinking about CC soon. And here comes the big engagement. This is what it all comes down to, really. Very nice micro from ApOcALyPs. And I think he does, yeah, he does a perfect job. And I think that's GG. Question is Nick Pine going to drag it on? I think he is. I think he's going to make him work for it, and I think that makes sense. Strat now going down. He's opting to go for a strat instead of the 3. Bearing in mind he just hit 3-star, so he's going to go for that instead of the command. I think I'd have probably lumped down a command at that point, but I know that everyone's got a slightly different opinion on that. We are going to see this go. Oh, is the. I mean, he probably had to, yeah, he probably had no choice really, but that's all. This all goes down now, and I think it doesn't take a V either. Yeah, there's the GG. All right, both players winning as the SWG there, and we are now going to see. There you go. Upload succeeded. I don't know what happened on that first occasion, Hassan. Okay, 4-2. Still everything to fight for. Let's catch up with the chat quickly. Cerez says go 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 Apocalypse. And we see Arctic Lagoon being chosen by Apocalypse. Arctic Lagoon. Where are we? Arctic Lagoon. Arctic, Arctic, Arctic. No, that's Antarctic. Oh, there it is. It's good, spelled wrong. I keep making that mistake. Alright, it's going to be another in and out. Let's just see the chat very quickly while we're doing this. No Terratech from Nick yet. That probably didn't help. Free workers on the main supplies also didn't help. I agree. And yeah, maybe just not the best pushes in the end. So as the laser power is cheaper and the SWG power is more expensive, he is absolutely spot on. It's like, I think it is 850 or 900, one of the two. 900, I think you're right. And actually, it is really annoying, that extra bit of money just to buy that supply, that power. It's frustrating. Apocalypse taking a moment to compose himself here by the looks of it. Nick Pine just wanted to get into it. We are going to see an in and out again. So it is 4-2. Nick Pine, Apocalypse with it all to do. Oh, China versus Nuke. On Arctic Lagoon, you can win this both ways. We have Nick Pine. Oh, they'll tell me in a second. I can't remember which one was China. I think Apocalypse will want to be the nuke first. It's better to be the nuke here in this matchup. I'm pretty sure of that. Apocalypse is going to be the China though, so not an easy situation for him. Nick Pine as the nuke, and it's not the worst matchup. Have fun, have fun. Not the worst matchup here for Apocalypse. It could be more imbalanced, but it is on this map. I think on this map it's doable. It's definitely not a foregone conclusion. Certainly the nuke has the advantage, but it's not a foregone conclusion. Anyway, we have Apocalypse down here in the south, and he is playing as the vanilla China. And we have Nick Pine here in the north as the China nuke. So what will happen? Sirius D says, SWG is more than stealth, the new meta. Well, apparently at this level it is. But I must admit, now you realistically expect the stealth to be winning that more often than not. Martin says, is it in the map pool? And yes, it is. You had me worried for a split second there. Nick Pine can do the same. Yep, it's true. Okay, dual supplies going up here. Looks like this might be perfect actually. And anyone knows this map knows it's pretty tricky to get perfect supplies. And sure enough, Apocalypse is going to try and bunker this side. And this is what I mean. It isn't impossible for the China to win this, because on this map it's fairly easy to cover off the positions, and you should slow the wave of nuke battle masters that will inevitably come into your base. Slightly imperfect there, might end up being perfect. These look like they're perfect, and like I say, it's hard to get these perfect as China, but it looks like both players have done it. Okay, the airfield's going to go up now. Standard dual supply for Nick, dual war factory for Nick Pine, so no huge shock there. And the first units will be an outpost and a GAT. Interesting choice. Looks like he's going to counter. He probably knows he's going to try and go for the garrisons here as Apocalypse, so maybe he's just trying to anticipate, or maybe he's even anticipating the licks. Who knows? Either way, a GAT, interesting choice. I think if it gets in through here, it could be annoying on the supplies. And he is going to take this garrison. That's actually a pretty nice move. And this one outpost could just come in here. We'll scout the licks if it keeps on going. Now we see a battle master. I think he's actually expecting a licks here, and I think he's expecting, well, these supplies going a bit off the radar there. And yeah, now he scouts the airfield, so he's wary that a licks might be coming soon, but he already has the GATs out. Mind you, a couple of outposts here trying to actually cancel this out. But if he's not careful here, Apocalypse, he will lose these. Nick Pine coming in now and doing a fairly good job of this. As long as he gets that GAT away. Should go and repair that. And yep, sure enough, he's going to take that bunker. Okay. Bit of a bunker war here. And yep, Nick Pine very much aware. Is he going to try and get a TNT charge on this dozer? Oh, he is. He's actually going to be able to slip in there. That is so annoying. Lix is going to come in and deal with it, though. So, nicely done. Maybe he could have placed a TNT charge there just to be a bit annoying. Actually, potentially get a truck, even, if ApOcALyPs was also paying attention. And the Lix is now out. And he knows it's there because he's got a nice outpost placed here. So this isn't going to catch Nick Pine out. And he is now getting to the prop. And here we go then. Lix is going to come in and it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to see that and just run straight away. And this is a really nice army here from Nick Pine. I think, so far, not really going the way of ApOcALyPs. Needs to make sure, Nick Pine, that he keeps 2 or 3 gats here. And sure enough, he does. And he's just making sure he doesn't lose this, I think. And that's not a bad choice. Will he find the Lix? No, the Lix is going to run away. He actually has locked onto it at this point. And yeah, you can tell because that was just starting to come into range there. I think Nick Pine knows as long as he doesn't do anything silly, he might just have this. Not the best position for ApOcALyPs to be in, especially now that Nick Pine is on a prop. Doesn't know that though, but if he engages correctly, he can still do very well here. And Nick Pine, ApOcALyPs is just going to do his level best to just try and pick off these gats and see if he can come in with a Lix. But I think there's going to be too many gats for and an ECM here now. And that's going to alert ApOcALyPs to the Overlord and another ECM. And suddenly... Okay, here comes the Lixes on the right. Actually, these could be pretty nice. But it's given away. Could he come in for the hunt at this point? I think he might. Or is he just going to... Yeah, no, yeah, there we go. Now he's realised. He's just let the Lixes go in there. But we've got 2 gats on the left-hand side here. So he might avoid the dozer hunt. Oh, surely not. Yeah, no, we're okay. Thank God for that. Ooh. Okay, yeah, he's reacted to this. And I don't think this is going to do very much. The gats here. Will he get the hunt in? Oh, he might get the hunt here, you know. Oh, is he going to stop it? Oh, he might. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it. Okay, that's massive. And now he just needs to make sure he chops that one down. He knows that there's a hunt coming in. And there is another bunker Lix in behind. So I think if you're Nick Pine at this point, you just try and get your CC back up. He does deny that on the right. That's very nice. Nick Pine just needs to get his CC back. And I think if he does that, there's not a lot of ApOcALyPs good. He didn't even pick off the prop there. He's so desperate to get the dozer hunt. Goes for a barracks. That's going to go for a Lotus. Okay. But not before ApOcALyPs gets the oils himself. The question is, what can ApOcALyPs do about this push here? Because this is a pretty scary push. And as long as he's securing this dozer, he'll be alright. And I think he'll get a CC next. And a Lotus. He's being a bit coy with this push. Probably should just engage, I think. He's got a lot here, and there's not a lot these outposts can really do. Here we go. Here comes the Lix army now. Maybe that's what's concerning Nick Pine here. He will definitely get hunted if he's not careful. I'm pretty surprised. He's been very cautious here. And Nick Pine kind of just going for it. I'm not sure about that. Should definitely leave a couple gats and an ECM behind. Because that's enough to just put off the Lix army here. But equally, he's wanting to force the issue. And here we go. Is this a bit late? Maybe it is. But he's got quite a few gats. He just needs to be able to micro this. And as long as he micros this well... Here it goes. He's going for the hunt now. Loses 1. Loses 1, 2. And that's it, I think. He has hunted him. But I don't think he's done enough damage in his base. And I don't think he's got anything to be able to stop this. What can he do? 1 bunker Lix. And I think he saved the prop Lix. He did. But there's no way you can engage this army. So is he just going to try and trade off? I mean, that dozer's running away there. Ooh. Bit of lag coming in. Latency's throwing high. It's a very good position for Nick Pine, this. I think if this was to somehow DC, I'm pretty sure it would go his way, to be honest. I'd garner opinions, but I'm pretty sure it would go his way. I don't think there's really anything that ApOcALyPs can do at this point. He has got both oils, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Lotus coming in now as well. That's very nice from Nick Pine. He'll use that to just gun these down, okay? And now he just needs to come in here with this army. He's trying to establish his, that back up there. That's very nice. But I think this is pretty dicey for ApOcALyPs. Nick Pine will work his way to 3-star, but it won't matter too much. Oh, yeah. He's got too much. There's too many gats here. And I think ApOcALyPs knows this is the beginning of the end. And his best hope may be just to engage this army, but I don't know. There's too much, especially with the ECM there. Lotus comes in, detected actually by Nick Pine very briefly with this outpost that he's had from the very beginning of the game. I think he should definitely aim to just keep that there. Alright, ApOcALyPs just doing his level best to try and stay in this. Another Lotus here from Nick Pine. He should definitely gun that down, and he doesn't know that exists just yet, but he probably will find it eventually, and these Lixes are going to get trapped very soon. Gatlix now. We're going to see a meeting of the dragon tanks, and that dragon wants to be able to stable that, but in comes the army now. And here we go then. In comes the Lixes for their final push, and what might be the end of ApOcALyPs. Oh, that's a very clever move. But he's got too many gats in his base. I just don't think there's a lot he can do here. And this is just going to eventually get him. It's a nice try from ApOcALyPs. It really is. But I think this is it. I don't think there's much he can do. Although the dragon's nice. Ooh. Oh, but that extra gat coming out as well. And he's just slowly chasing this. And the Lotus is out. And he's just got too many buildings. This is nice as well. Gat's going to go down with the ECM. And this is it. He's trapping it. He's trapping the Lixes. That's it. GG's. Good luck, next round. Well played, TY, from Nick Pine. Well played, you two. And is that it? That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Pine has pulled off what a lot of people, including myself, did not expect him to pull off. And that is a victory for Nick Pine against ApOcALyPs in round 1. Congratulations, Nick Pine. Amazing effort. The chat is going to realise very soon. Oh, wow. I think they probably do realise. Let's actually catch that very quickly. Spalding says, ApOcALyPs seems really nervous. I mean, maybe he was nervous. Hot Crossbones says GG. Hassan Lebanon says GG's. You're a minute behind, but I think you realise at this point it was game over. Martine, GG's. Vinayak, only Lotus can do something, and yet she did, but wasn't enough. Simon, Nick Pine used the reverse Uno card on their tilt on streak. Well, there you go. An upset. But amazing play from Nick Pine. He really played well there, I think, and he should really. I think he deserves a lot of credit for that, and certainly he'll get it from me. So yeah, congratulations to him. I'm actually going to shut off the stream at this point. Going back to the beginning, Simon, again, thank you very much for the information. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. Thanks very much to everyone for tuning in. I have 40 viewers. Wow. Popular. I think a lot of people probably caught wind of what was going on and thought, hey, hello, we got a game on here. And sure enough, if you tuned in, you're in for a bit of a treat. A bit of an upset here. Nick Pine taking it 5-2. Again, congratulations to him. Commiserations to ApOcALyPs. I'm sure you'll be back in future. Very strong player, of course. But just not his day, yeah. Very well played. Nice set. Guys, I'm just trying to think quickly when I'm next back on stream. I think I'll next be streaming. I think I'll next do a replay cast of the 2 games that we've not seen. Let me just quickly check those 2 games. So I'm going to probably just get in a replay cast of Satanic 1 against Rogue and Hot Rod against Herb. And I'm going to try and do that tonight, possibly tomorrow. But yeah, until then, GG's well played. Just to let you know, some other streams coming up next. We have going on right now is an unstreamed game, which is Peace Lover V versus My Boy. I think no one's picked that up in the end. In 53 minutes time, we will have on Blair TV's channel, we'll have Cena against Staz. I think that's an all-Russian affair, possibly. I can't remember where Cena's from. Actually, maybe from Egypt, so not quite. Then half an hour after that, Millard 9, 17:30 GMT, we'll have Millard 9 casting Antrit versus Radar. That should be a nice set as well. So yeah, tune in for those as well, guys. Like I said, GG's, well played. And I am going to shut the stream off for now. And yeah, till next time, guys.